Hey friends, Tuxx here. I am pumped because I have an action figure here for one of the greatest Christmas and horror movies ever. You love it, you know it. Gremlins, okay? The original Gremlins. Such a great Christmas classic, such a great horror movie. Fun, it created all these great rules and spin-off movies, and I can accept that Gremlins 2 is not for everyone, okay? Maybe sold out just a little, but kind of fun and campy, not bad. And the new recent HBO Plus show for Gremlins was pretty darn good too. And here we have, my friends, an actual cute, clever little Gremlins figure. This is the ultimate Gremlin, okay? So really good stuff here, guys. If you're into Gremlins, this may be a great way to go, unless you're spending thousands of dollars on a movie prop or something, This is basically a little Gremlin. So this is something you can place around your room. You can show off to friends. You can open it up. You see we got the little Gremlin guy looking all good there. He comes with a little figure as well. That's actually kind of scary looking. He comes with, get these extras, cards for playing poker, candy bar, Skittles, it looks like, a Coke, a cigarette, what the heck, beer, like some great accessories here. Great show. And let's go ahead and just dive right in and open this up. Great packaging. So this, if you're into collecting figures of, classic horror movies or bizarre little things, this may be a great thing for your collection. This is something which I received as a gift. I will try and put a link down below for you, and that way you can pick up your own. But we open this up. Love the way it has like a nice little blue cardstock behind it. Keep it all looking good. And before I go any further, there's even some additional accessories here. Let's take a look here. Let me pull this off here. So in here we have, check it out, guys, we have a popcorn box, and there's no popcorn included, but you get a couple. Wow, check that out. He can have popcorn with a friend. I'll just take a look at one of these. So it's just like a little cardboard sleeve for popcorn. Very cool. And you can make like a little popcorn package that you can have them hold on to or whatever. So pretty cool stuff. Popcorn, movie popcorn. And then get this, besides that, you get a pair of 3D glasses. Like, what is a Gremlin without being able to watch the 3D movie, So just like in the movie, very good stuff. Classic red and blue. We'll put this on him in just a minute. And then, of course, here we have all sorts of great little things, from little candy bars. I'm not going to take every one of these out, but we have, again, candy bars, poker, soda for the movies, a cigarette. I don't smoke, but I find it hilarious. This is probably like the one action figure ever to actually include a cigarette with it. That is nuts. And a beer. What the heck is going on here? And just look at him. He is looking good, man. He's looking good and scary. Let me go ahead and pull him out. Looks like we got some little twist ties here I'll have to undo, and I'll be right back. They seriously had him in there. Like, they did not want this Gremlin to come out. So many plastic ties. That took a little bit of time. So just take your time. You don't want to damage your Gremlin pulling him out. But look at the great attention to detail on this Gremlin. Oh my God, look at that mouth. Oh my gosh. Like, oh, wow. I find it funny, in the HBO show, he said some words I don't want to repeat here on YouTube even. They're kind of comical words for naughty things. But if you haven't checked out the HBO show, you may want to check it out. It's pretty cool. The ears have slight articulation. You can move them just a little bit, wiggle them a little bit. The mouth, like, so good. Look at that look at that choppers on that guy. Oh my God. So menacing, so creepy, man. And just like the eyes even look creepy. Like, if I seen this guy in the dark, I would seriously freak the heck out. Like, not good stuff. The arms do bend here. There's a ball joint here, okay? They do go up and down, okay? And the hand here spins. There's no articulation in the fingers, but they are made in a way that could actually hold like one of the accessories or a gun or something, which is pretty cool. Looks like both arms are the same kind of way. You can actually turn them. You can pull them up so you can actually be like, hey, what's going on? The feet here, the ball joint, there's several joints here in the leg. It looks like they move slightly here at the hip. And then there's like this interesting little, like kind of like, you see how the leg is like kind of reversed a little bit. So it does have a joint there, and joint here. So there's like 3 points of articulation actually in the leg, although it looks like there's not a lot of flexibility on it. Oh, well, a little bit. You can bend it back just a little, like it's got like one click, and you can feel that as you push it, you can feel that click happening. But it goes back just one time. These nails are extremely sharp, man. Like, I'm actually almost cutting myself. It feels like a real bird claw or something, like very pointy. I don't know how they got the plastic that sharp, but extremely sharp. There's little holes in the feet here, so you could actually put it on some kind of display if you wanted to. The back part here, we have a little like almost like a cockroach like wing or something. I don't know if I remember seeing that in the actual one, although I think in Gremlins 2, I think one of them did fly. But very cool. I kind of don't remember that looking like a skirt. I'd have to actually watch the movie again to see if the derriere of the Gremlin looks like that or not. I kind of don't remember that covering it like that. I think it was just a bare bottom, but I will look into that. Let me know if you know, like, is that the correct look for a Gremlin derriere? Like, I'm not sure. I think maybe they're I can't help but think that's what it really looks like, but maybe they just don't show it in the movie that much. I need to rewatch Gremlins to watch this and see, is that what it truly looks like on the backside? But look at the attention to detail. Besides the featheriness of that, there's like little spikes right there too. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Little teeny spikes on the end. So very cool stuff. But just great looking guy. Like, check out even here in the neck, you can see there's like a point articulation right there, and the neck just turn here, and it's definitely clickable. So when you turn it, it'll like stay in place, and it does the top just spin all the way around. So very cool stuff. This part here clicks, okay, and this part here just spins on its own axis, but very cool. It feels nice and tight. Like, sometimes you get an action figure and you're like, oh, it's not gonna be able to hold things, or not gonna be able to stand these. It feels nice and tight, so I think he'll be able to like hold things no problem. And of course, like, we got to try on these 3D glasses here. Like, let's check this out. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, that's right out of the movie. That's hilarious, man. If next time I watch a 3D movie, I'll have to like bring him along and put him on like the chair or something, and people walk by, they'll be like, oh my god, it's a Gremlin. Yeah, very scary, guys. I don't know what else to say. He's definitely looking good. Let me pull out like one of the, I don't know how I'm not sure about the cigarette. Like, I don't think there's a hole to put the cigarette in, although you probably could shut his mouth just a little bit. Let me try that real quick. I'm kind of curious about the cigarette part. That's such an unusual accessory to include in any kind of action figure these days. And again, I'm not condoning smoking. I don't smoke. In fact, I find it really gross, but I just find it really funny they would include this, because it's something you wouldn't normally find. Yeah, I don't think there's a way of actually pitting the cigarette in his hand. The hand gaps here are way too big to hold it, as far as I've tried and as far as I can tell. But it does fit nicely in his mouth there, and you can see he can definitely pose with a little cigarette in mouth action, which is pretty darn funny if you ask me. Really good accessory. All in all, this amazing quality, guys. The painting, it feels very good quality. All the joints are nice and tight, so it looks like he'll hold accessories no problem. And a lot of posability, like with the head and stuff. You can move him by the ear if you want here, although you don't want to, be careful, guys. You don't want to break the head off or something. God forbid the Gremlin gets his head broke off, but just looks really good. Like, that is an amazing looking figure. I mean, everything from the paint on the back, the attention detail on the top of the head, to the ears. Look at the nice airbrushing there. So good. And the claws, I keep getting like almost cut by these really sharp claws that honestly feels like a bird claw or something. That this one here in particular, super sharp, guys. Like, you might actually have some damage. I can almost draw blood with this if I get a little too carried away here. Very crazy, but definitely a good looking Gremlin. Here's one more accessory for you. Here's the Gremlin holding a beer. So yeah, so maybe it's root beer, who knows? But definitely he holds it fine. It's not falling out or anything. And of course you can pose that in all sorts of crazy, like cigarette and beer shots or something. So just really funny. All in all, I'd say this is definitely a win, guys. The quality of it looks great. This Gremlin is something which is available. I will put a link for you down below. But just out of all the action figures, and I don't always review every action figure. I do collect them, as you know. If you go back in my queue, you'll see all sorts of things, from everything from Pokemon to different companies, anime figures and such. But this is really, for being not a like Hot Toys, $100 plus action figure, this is really nice, guys. Like, this is a pretty awesome action figure. If this was a gift, so if this is over 100, it shows. It's like a really good quality. All sorts of accessories, great paint job on it, great construction on it. Lots of ways you can pose it, like bends and things. Just really nice, guys. So I'd recommend getting this. Again, if I can find a link for this, if it's available, I'll put a link in the description down below. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. And watch out for those Gremlins, okay? All right, we'll talk to you soon, friends. Click the link. Bye-bye. Rawr.